up TV today for this, so I'll give it a second and then we'll get started. And I was expecting Detlef too from Berlin, but I don't see him. So he must.
It's 10 o'clock over
it's
there.
10 o'clock there, so I think he probably decided to just find out how things went later. Okay, I will. Okay, great. Everybody's streaming in now. So I hope everybody had fun taking pictures.
It was more fun editing the pictures.
Editing them? Oh, okay.
Editing and then editing some more.
That's great. That's I have to admit, that's one of my favorite parts. I do like to edit. I went from being a text editor to a photo editor, I guess. And there's Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Chris. Carol Sue, you made it.
Yes, by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
So you should be excited. We're doing a food photography class. I don't know if you saw that on the schedule yet, but I remember you put that bug in my ear. So
you're quick. I'm telling you. No, I haven't, because I have to go through the whole schedule because there's no search bar on the Android app.
Oh, really?
No, so I have to go through every single taking basically a day to find the classes I want to go to.
Wow. Yeah, maybe Harry, my colleague, who is my teaching assistant today, he might be able to drop that class into the chat for you. It's the food photography class.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and happy Friday. Yay.
Happy Friday. Good to see everybody. Okay. So thank you all for sending in so many pictures. I was thrilled and also very impressed. These were just beautiful. I know a lot of folks sent in several pictures, and for the actual voting that we're going to do, I thought it would probably be most fair if we had one picture per person, since some people just sent in one. So I kind of took liberties and I selected what I thought was the best photo that of the group that each individual set in. So, but they were really fantastic. And some of those were very hard to make that choice. There. So let me get us started. And I thought what would be most fun is let me go ahead and maybe do the voting part first to see who gets a Get Set Up t-shirt. And then we'll just talk about the photos and just kind of share stories about how we took them and what different techniques we applied and so forth. So I think everybody here has been in one of my photog classes, so I probably don't need to go into too much detail here, but this is the first of now a regular weekly event, the photo challenge, and it just really solidifies how much I love being here on Get Set Up and just interacting with other people who really like photography, really love photography like I do. So it's great. I feel like we're forming our own little photography club here. So we are recording this, so if you would like a recording later, you can email us at help@getsetup.io, and we'll be happy to send that to you. I know some of you are joining us from live on live stream, so welcome. Best way to participate in a class is to join us, and that would mean you just register, and then you'll get to interact with the other learners and the guide directly. I don't think we're mentioning any products today, so I don't know that this is all that relevant, but Get Set Up isn't paid to promote any specific products. I might mention a couple of photo apps, but those are just informational. And lastly, we're here to help you learn, but we're also here to help you connect socially. So if you're comfortable with it, love to see you on camera. It just creates more of a bond with everybody else here. So I understand if you're too shy, but we'd love to see you. And I am going to get us started off. I am going to show all of the contenders here, and there are many more beyond this. I just want to definitely show these so people have a chance to make a selection. But whoops, let me go back here. Okay. So this one, I really like the angle. This was a really nice approach, and really beautiful plants there, and nice that there's some nice depth of field there too with the sky. This is a fuchsia. Really nice depth of field there too. And I always love water lilies like this. This is a really pretty shot. Great selection of lilies to capture. This is really, really nice. It's just a nice contrast of colors. I really like this. And same here. Beg your pardon?
I said that was nice. I'm sorry. I forgot
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah, no problem. Here, this one too, I think is a really nice contrast as well. And it's kind of a different approach with the flower kind of hiding behind the different stems and leaves. This one I think is just stunning. The texture that was captured here, this one really caught my eye, and so did this one. I just, again, sort of that red and green contrast, and it just has sort of a soft tone to it. This one I thought was just really stunning as well. So I'm not going to say yet who we're not revealing who the photographers are on these, but this was just this is some milkweed that just has so much definition to it. It just looks really, that'd be something that would make for a great card, or even getting that blown up to wall art size or something like that. This is a nice close up with a ladybug there, and yeah, really nice effect. And I also love the colors on this one, and perfect way to, I mean, if you ever caught a ladybug on a Rosa Sharon like this, this would be the color to go for, because it's just a really nice contrast there. This one is just really nice and soothing. And I love tulips. I always love tulips. This has some nice, soft, even lighting to it too. So it's
Nice use of the background of the grass as a background there.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I love the brick. Anything with brick in the background makes me happy. I don't know why, but. And these are really nice decorative flowers there. This was another one that just blew me away. And when we reveal who took what, I'll ask a little bit more about it, but it was just really nice close up, really nice lighting. And the background just nice and neutral. It just really, this one really worked. Okay, that is the whole crew. So I'm going to say, let's take a vote. Let me stop for a minute, and I want to open up a poll. And okay, we've got both of them up there, I think. So let's go ahead and I'll share my screen again. Hopefully that poll will stay there. Okay, can everybody still see the poll on the screen? On their screen?
No.
No?
No, can't see the
The
poll.
numbers.
Okay. So, wow. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to leave this up for just a few minutes. Why don't you jot down your favorite and then I'll show the poll again. And then we'll take a vote. I'm not voting, but everybody else gets to.
The results for one.
Beg your pardon, Gail?
Results for one photo.
Yeah. Yeah, one
That's
photo.
hard.
Yeah. So everybody got their pick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Now let me launch the poll. Seeing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me submit though.
Yeah, it
Doesn't let you
let me
submit?
Nope.
No.
Well, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, you can't go to the second page.
Oh, okay. Where it has, okay.
Oh, there's more questions. Oh, no.
So let me see if I can fix this a minute.
You can scroll down and at the bottom it says submit,
Yeah, I submitted the poll. I don't know why it's not showing up for people.
but it doesn't let you, it doesn't do anything when you, even after you scroll down and you try to submit, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should submit, but it won't do anything.
Okay. Well, tell you what, why don't we just go ahead and do it through, well, let me close it once and try it one more time here. Well, shoot. So let's take a different approach. Why don't we just all put, and maybe Harry can help me out and do the count. Why doesn't everybody just, yeah, it's not allowing me to share it. So I'm ending the poll and I'm going to relaunch it, see if that works. And if not, then we'll just put it in the chat. Yeah.
Nope, it's still not working.
Yeah. Okay. Why doesn't everybody just put their choice in the chat? I'm going to share my screen again so you have it there to look at. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Okay, is everybody's in? We've got 1, 2, we've got 3 for 7, 3 for 8. And I think 2 for 3. Actually, we have 4 for 7, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4 for 7. So it looks like 7 is our winner.
Hey.
Okay.
Susan.
Huzzah. Okay. 7 is the winner. Thanks, Harry. So let's find out who everybody was that submitted. I'm gonna close this out. There is Debbie's.
What kind of
I-
what kind of a plant was that?
Yeah, what kind of plant?
Debbie, are you here? I'm not sure what that is.
It's
Different.
lovely. Yeah,
It
really
really
different.
is. Okay. So I love this flower. I've taken some of this myself, but Detlef, did you take that in Germany or?
Yeah, actually, it was my birthday a couple of days ago, and some relatives brought me a potted plant, and they hadn't seen the plant themselves. There were 3 of them that got together for it, so they said, take a picture and send it to us so we know what it looks like. So I just grabbed a snap with a smartphone.
Okay. Okay. Nice
Okay.
capture. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And here's Elaine's. Elaine, did you take that near your home or somewhere else or
Here in Denver, yeah.
in Denver? Okay.
It was just a quick iPhone pic.
Okay. Really nice.
Will we be able to get copies of these?
From what I understand, they're going to be shared on the Get Set Up Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a puzzle site where you can submit pictures to do puzzles. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is Gail's, and I really like the way this turned out.
Running to the mailbox.
Yeah.
What kind of tree is that?
This is a crab apple.
Crab apple. Okay.
Crab apple. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to say some kind of apple, but apples are usually white, aren't they? Apple blossom, regular apple blossoms. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's all pink now.
Okay.
Very pretty.
Yeah, that is pretty. So there's Jeanette's.
Okay, and that's taken in West Point, Mississippi, a couple of weeks ago. And I
Oh,
live in Michigan, so I'm just amazed that people still have plants, flowers blooming. And so I just bent over and took that, and then did a couple of adjustments because I'd like the rose being in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, that is. That is a pretty rose. Okay, this one's Karen's. I didn't see Karen pop in. Karen, you're not here, right? I'm only seeing about half of the screen here, half of the panel here. But that one is really a really nice close-up shot. There's Carla's. Carla, where was this?
This was in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, okay. Really nice. What time of day was this? Just out of curiosity.
It was late in the evening.
Late in the evening. Okay, that's
And
what.
there was an overcast that day too.
Yeah, it just really. It's just got this soft tone to it that's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, this is Mary Ellen's. I have to show that you want to tell us a little background on this since I showed the original and then the edited version.
I have a bag of milkweed that a friend pulled up from the cemetery for me when I was playing flutes for her husband's grave. And I shoot pictures of them. I did it all of December, but when we started the class, took it out and laid it on my table again. And this is the next stage of one of my milkweed. And so I started taking more pictures again. But I just love photographing the milkweed on my table.
Yeah. Perfect table to do that. I mean, it makes for some incredible contrast there.
And I'm in Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was nicely done. What did you edit that with?
I didn't want to be confused with different apps, and I didn't want my phone to be using up the, battery fast.
Right.
So I only downloaded Photor.
Yeah.
And you had said that was pretty straight up. And so I found that after I was using it for a couple pictures, I really like very simple changes. And so I used Photor. I like this frame. And I think I hit it so that it brightened the seeds, but darkened the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just slightly.
Yeah. Yeah. I do love Photor. That's a nice editing app. Very well done. Okay, May, where was this?
This is in my backyard in
Okay.
Florida right here. And I just want to share a little story about that ladybug. So my husband had passed away in December, and I have not been tending to my garden. And this was taken about 4 weeks ago, almost a month ago. And that was the first bright bloom of this beautiful yellow hibiscus, as you can see. As I went to look at it, I saw this little ladybug. So I had to take a snapshot of it. And when I did, a friend shared with me, he says, "Hey, that could be your husband saying hello and letting you know everything is okay." So that's the little story behind it.
That's beautiful. That's a great story. Thanks for sharing that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love the red with the yellow. That's a very pretty look.
That's what caught my eye.
Yeah.
It's that bright, it's super bright ladybug right there. I mean, I usually don't get such bright red ones. So that's what caught my eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good eye. Okay, Pattie, this is really nice too. Was this a backyard shot or somewhere else? Is Pattie here? Maybe not. Okay. All right.
Looks like rhododendron.
Yeah. And this was Sandra's. This looks really nice too. Also some really nice, soft, even light there. Was this at home, Sandra, or?
I take a walk every day in Warren, Michigan, and have noticed those in people's yards. I don't really even know how to use my camera, so I thought, oh, this must be the Zoom. I took it yesterday about 5 o'clock. And then, as you can tell, the tulips look really waxy. What that beautiful woman did with that milkweed to bring out all of that texture was just mesmerizing. I don't know how in the world she did it. I'm going to have to look in that app because it was just such a beautiful picture. Really, it was hard to pick. I'll pass with that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this was very pretty. Okay, Sheri.
Yes.
Where was
That was taken at an English tea garden in the middle of Frederick, Maryland.
Wow.
My daughter and my granddaughter took me to tea for my birthday, and
Okay.
they had the beautiful, typical English garden there. That's where it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that clematis, Sheri, or do you know?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot, Sheri. I'm right down the street from you, so to
I
speak.
know. I
Yeah.
lived in Silver Spring for about 20 some years.
I remember you
So we
telling
moved
me that.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. That's really a nice combination of some fencing and brick and
Do some seeds in that.
okay, Susan.
Yes, sir. I took this 2 days ago in my backyard, in my garden. The plants are just barely coming back from that really heavy freeze we had. And this is a canna lily that was just starting to bloom, and it's fully open today, but it was just starting the other day. And it was kind of late in the afternoon. There was still a good bit of sun, but there was some shade also, and I liked the light, and I took it with, I had my camera on a tripod, and I used a zoom, and that's all. Just adjusted the aperture and the shutter speed the way I wanted it. I took several pictures, and this
Yeah.
is the one I like the best.
Yeah. That is good capture of the texture in there, and there's some nice shadowing, and yeah, I was really impressed with this one.
You know, when I take pictures of flowers, I look more at, I don't know why, just the way I look at flowers is I look more for the color contrast. There was something about the sort of the neutral background and this orange color in the flower that it just appealed to me. So
Yeah. That's very nice. Well, I'm going to show some of the other submissions since there were so many other beautiful photos that came in. These were from Debbie, and I really liked this approach. That I like it when people do landscapes like this and have a lot of interesting objects in the foreground. And here you've got all these sunflowers here, or I guess they're sunflowers, or I'm not sure what.
Where is that?
I'm not sure. I don't think, is Debbie here? I don't think she made it, but
Is that an ocean behind it?
it looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Pretty.
kind of like a seascape. And this is a really nice, angle too. Kind of different. Okay. And these are really nice too. Nice close-ups. Good way to get some of those water droplets on there. And a few more. Nice with the dark background there. Just a couple more. There's another one by Detlef.
Those are some of the first flowers that come up in the spring here.
Okay.
And,
are they bulbs? Do you know what they are?
yeah, the English name is snowdrop.
Ah.
The German name is March cup, because they come out at the end of March.
Uh-huh.
And these are still out there. I've got the entire front yard is full of these.
Wow.
I love those.
beautiful.
Those are spectacular.
They really are. I know Detlef, you submitted too, and I had a really hard time choosing. I really like this one a lot too.
Yeah. I like the I like that little green mark on the petals. You see where the petal is split and everything is white, and then that little green thing going around it. Just
That's an upside down heart.
Yeah.
What's that?
Gail said it looks almost like an upside down heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should rename them Green
Yeah.
Hearts or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So here are some more from Gail. This is another one that really wowed me, and just the way you've got that foreground like this, and then
Holland, Michigan has, in fact, it's going on right now, a tulip festival every
Yeah.
year. It's about a half hour away.
yeah, okay, yeah. I think I've heard of that festival, as a matter of fact. Yeah,
There's flowers everywhere.
yeah, yeah. It's like being in Holland, right?
Not quite, but close.
Yeah, yeah.
What is that flower to the right? That's
Yeah,
pretty.
that is a beautiful bloom. Yeah.
I don't know, it's a beach. I passed on my way walking to the beach.
Okay.
And I just love the way those little things filled.
Yeah, yeah. That's an amazing looking plant.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Something for a beach.
Yeah.
It looks like paper almost, you know, something that you might do with paper.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
Very, very delicate.
Yeah, very delicate. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
So these are really nice too. This is where sometimes flower photography amazes me. It really looks like these are glowing almost. These are nice captures. Nice depth of field here too. And there's some more.
oh.
Gail, you were busy.
I know, sorry.
No, this was fine. This is great. I enjoyed
A
looking
lot
at all of
from
these.
those are tulips on the left too. So a lot from the tulip festival.
Okay, okay.
I love seeing all the variety. It's incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
This is nice and sharp.
Bearded iris, beautiful.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, these are just really nice and sharp too.
Is it taken from using a camera phone camera?
It's an iPhone.
Okay.
10.
It's
So
that's
it's
beautiful.
a single lens.
Yeah, it's really amazing what those iPhones can do. And this one's really pretty
This
too.
is stunning.
Yeah, yeah.
Michigan State has a place called Hidden Gardens.
Okay.
That's when I kind of laid down on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted all the flowers to, really show.
Yeah. That looks like a place I'd love to spend like a vacation. That's just beautiful.
It looks like a postcard.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Oh, look at them.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
We have a place called Meyer Gardens about 2 miles from my house.
Yeah.
So I took the left one there and the one on the right just in my yard. This is a butterfly moth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, definitely like that straw flower over there with the bee and all. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeanette, that must be your house.
that's the peach tree in front of my house.
Okay.
Oh, so when are you inviting us for peaches?
Yeah.
Come September, I usually make cobblers for my church. And last year, I didn't know what to do with the peaches because we didn't have coffee hours.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can only eat so much cobbler, right, Jeanette?
Exactly.
Yeah. That looks nice. I like those blossoms.
Oh, okay. I forgot I submitted this. The one on the left is again one from Mississippi. And the one on the right, I just bought some pansies from English Garden. I thought, oh, they don't look so bad.
Yeah, these are nice. Nice colors. Yeah.
But I like the butterfly that it just stayed there for me.
It's a swallowtail. Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't flinch at all, huh, Jeanette?
Not at all. Not at all.
Wow.
Oh.
These are from Karen.
Oh,
These
wow.
are really, really beautiful too. Yeah, I'd be interested to know what she used to take those, but she got some nice captures there. Same here. This one's very interesting with the
It looks kind
waterfall.
of like a bird of paradise, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or so it's some kind of either a bird of paradise or some kind of ginger plant.
I like the way it was composed with the background waterfall like that.
Tropical feel almost reminds you of Hawaii.
Yeah, yeah. And she just submitted a couple of more. We got a lot of these in front of our house too.
Azaleas.
Yep. Yep. Here's some more from Carla. I really like these.
Do they always bloom so profusely? The ones that you said you have in front of your house?
The azaleas.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the DC area, they are just everywhere you look.
Yeah. Looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Carla, what kind of plant is this?
That's a pitcher plant, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Related to Venus flytrap or something.
Yes.
That's really interesting. That's a nice shot.
Love that you see the vein inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am wondering how you get a flower like this to grow between your pavers, because all I get are weeds.
I don't know, just come up.
Yeah.
I thought it's strange, kind of like life there. You're struggling to live. And then right next to it is that dead one that got stepped on.
Yeah. That's interesting. But the first thing I thought of is how do you get flowers to grow between pavers? Here's another one by Mary Ellen that is really an interesting angle. Whoops, let me go back to that. So Mary,
dandelion?
Yeah, it's dandelion, yeah.
Yep, my dandelions. I have a whole field of them out in front. This
So
man was walking his dog and he kept looking at me and wondering why I was standing there by my car. I wanted him to move so I could go take pictures. And finally, he walked a little further and his dog started rolling on him. And so I got brave and I said, "Excuse me, could I take a picture of your dog? I'm in a photo class." And he started laughing. And I said, "Oh, too late. He's done rolling." So he said, "Okay, another day." And he wandered away. And then I went down and laid in the grass and put my phone down. I just got the iPhone 12 Pro and I'm learning it and taking pictures like all the time now. So
yeah,
I've had it, 4 weeks.
Yeah, I remember when you first got it, you were telling me about that, but this is an incredible angle. I mean, these are hard to do. And I have trouble doing this because my knees don't cooperate, but
Mine don't either.
Getting down on the ground like that and getting them sort of where you're almost like, it's almost like an ant's eye view or bug's eye view or something.
I put my mask down and I rested my phone on that. And then I tried to take more pictures because there were others that were like all, and none of the other pictures look good. This is the first one I took.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Great.
what app is this? What's that?
The editing app was Photor,
Photor?
Fotor.
Yeah. That's free too to use. So. And then this looks like the cards you were making, right?
That's some of the cards that's just what I made in the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's the same Photor used on that too.
No, that was before I used, well, I guess it is. Yes, but I
Yeah.
didn't really do anything. I didn't put frames around those or anything.
No, but you mentioned one earlier for the one that you submitted.
Yes, I did
And,
put a frame around
so-
that.
Yeah.
Those are
And you
so
like
beautiful,
it.
Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's in the dark in my apartment upstairs. My roof kind of fell in part of it. And so we're still waiting on repairs and it's leaking. And so I'm downstairs in my mom's apartment, but I go up and I have the kitchen light on, which is a plant light in the fluorescent tubes in the ceiling. And then I put my back to it and I lay out my milkweed on the table. And then I, like shelter most of the light with my back and then take the picture with the camera as close as I can before it gets blurry. And
Yeah.
I let out a breath, or I did rest it on something the other day, but you can't really do that because it blocks it.
Really nice. This is a nice little series here.
Mhm.
You could sort of do like a little tile treatment for wall art or something with that.
I sent them all away as cards to friends.
Yeah.
They can go into photo galleries.
Yeah. Yeah. Here are some others.
Oh,
This looks
My
like a little
dandelion.
stamp. Yeah.
I like those leaves because you could see the holes, the light for the layer of holes around the edge.
Yeah, it's like the little perforation or something. Yeah.
oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Just such a perfect pick for the surface to take these on with the contrast and everything. And here
That
is
was
another.
Those were at the cemetery.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the original. And then that's after I, used the app.
Yeah. It's nice and adds a nice kind of mood to it.
Ah,
And a purple leaf. Very interesting. So this
Yeah.
must have, I imagine you took this originally in color and then did a black and
Yes,
white treatment.
Right. And those are both edited on Photor.
Okay.
But it was the in color, the yellow tulips at the cemetery. And then I was experimenting because that was the first day I used the app.
Okay.
I just took that class. And was that your class?
Yeah, that was mine. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I that was the first time I used the app at all.
Yeah.
And compositionally, it's just beautiful too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Nice foreground treatment for
Yes.
the flowers and yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. And little framing there that looks really nice.
And those grow out right outside my mother's window here. And so I pulled one up and laid it on the table and started
Yeah.
taking pictures. But I love the stamp frame.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I didn't even know those frames were in the app
Yeah.
until I, moved the thing down further and experimented with it.
Yeah. Those are really nice. Yeah, I like that too. Some more from Pattie. Nice bright red, nice color here. And again, some really nice soft light here from Sandra.
Love that birch tree.
Yeah. And here's another one from Susan that was really nice.
This is beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you. My daughter's orchid. But again, I look at color and it on the color wheel, gold and purple are across from each other. And so with that kind of gold colored background, I thought the purple just stood out. So I'm always looking at color when I'm looking at flowers.
Yeah, you've got a good eye for that because that is a nice compliment. It's just, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dahlias don't grow here in Houston, so I think they're really beautiful flowers, but too hot for them here. This was in Monet's garden in Giverny in France.
Wow.
That's a really nice close-up. Oh, okay. We got through all of them.
So Susan, is that taken by also using a phone camera?
No, I was using, I think both of those two pictures were taken with a Nikon. But I was hand holding this one. This was in a garden. So I used a zoom. Again, I don't do much macro photography, but I do use a zoom a lot to zoom in on plants like this that I want to get a good look. You can't really see it in this one, but there were a lot of dewdrops on this flower. There's a lot of little tiny water drops on the flower.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty. Wow. Well, this was just awesome. I really enjoyed getting all of these and just looking them over. So glad everybody was able to participate. And
This is the first one.
this is the first one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the others you're doing?
Next week we are doing one on birds, and the week after that it is dogs, because it turns out that it is National Rescue Dog Day, I think, that week or something like that. So I figured, oh, why not? We'll do dogs. And then I figured, so give cats equal time. So the week after that, we're doing cats. And I haven't thought for any further out from that. But I think I'll switch from animals to something else for.
Got a question.
Didn't you say you're gonna do the food?
Beg your pardon?
Didn't you say you were gonna do something about food? Why aren't we taking photos of food?
We can probably do that. There's a food photography class coming up. So.
Oh, so that's different than this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a quick question for you, Scott.
Sure,
I
Detlef.
didn't get a notification on how to get to this. And I had registered a couple of days ago.
Mhm.
And then I found you on the TV channel.
Really? Okay.
That I could see you there. And then somehow or other, I finally did.
Get in.
I clicked on notification on the TV channel or something.
Okay.
And I got in. So they didn't.
They didn't get you a
Everybody
notification.
else get a notification? Usually you get something like an hour before.
I did. There are some other people that are having trouble with that too, though, Scott. I've heard a couple of other people mention that they're not getting their notifications. I'm still getting mine, but
I got mine.
Yeah.
I didn't, I first I signed up right away when I heard about the class, but then I didn't get any notification. And then I saw an email, or I saw the class listed, and I thought, well, if I click on it, it'll say that I'm already registered. But I clicked on it and it didn't say that. So I'm glad I got in.
Okay. Okay.
And I got in because Mary Ellen told me about your class.
Okay. Okay. So that's good to know. I will bring that up with our tech support.
Because it's really fun seeing what other people are doing. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
So wonderful.
Ideas.
yeah, it's a great idea to share photos.
Yeah. It's a nice way to end the week too. Just
Yes.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it really makes me want to travel to all those different places and see some of those.
Right? I know.
Unbelievable.
I know.
I just have to quit working and then join you guys and travel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too anxious to go visit Mary Ellen Cemetery. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, let me, and Cheryl Ann, I'm not ignoring your question. I'm going to tell you a little bit about sending these in. So let me get to that. So just a heads up for next week, we are doing the photo challenge next week. Again, is birds. So if you have any pictures of winged, feathered beings, go ahead and send those in. This is one of my favorite things to do is bird photography. So anything, ducks, any kind of wading bird like a egret or a heron or anything like that. Love to see those. I think that this will be a lot of fun too. And Cheryl Ann, you'll see it down here. This is where you submit the pictures. This is the email address. And well, we like to get the pictures in around end like midnight on Wednesday. Ideally, that'll give me enough time to get everything set up so we can all view them. So we'll get together at 4 o'clock Eastern time next Friday again. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoyed this. This is making Get Set Up just all the more of a thrill.
Do we have to sign up each week?
I think there's a registration each week, but I can ask about maybe finding a way to just make it sort of a blanket every week thing if you'd like. So you could just sign up once and be automatically in.
I think they said they were working towards doing that with some of the classes, like some of the exercise classes. And
yeah. That's yeah, that would make a lot of sense. So yeah.
Scott?
Yeah.
So, when we submit the picture, so we have to edit it and do something before we send it to you. I didn't know that.
No, you don't have to.
No,
No.
my pictures weren't edited at all.
No.
I don't edit.
I send you the pictures. I didn't edit it, so I thought, should I do something on that?
Yeah. No, don't worry about editing them. Whatever you're happy with.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks again. Just to give you a heads up, I got the word that they're gonna be sharing everybody's photos on Facebook, either Facebook or on our website. So thank you all for sending those in. And we're if you're interested in some more other social hours, we have one for music lovers, dancing and chatting. There's a social hour for sharing stories about kindness, and then meditation social hour. And my next classes, I am actually going to be gone for the weekend to visit my mother for Mother's Day. So I'll be back teaching on Tuesday, and that class is extra camera lenses for your smartphone. And these are just little things you can screw onto your smartphone to give you different effects that you could get with a camera that you never used to be able to do with a smartphone. And then I'm launching a class later that day, I believe, on iPhone video basics. If you want to learn a little bit more about how to use the video settings on your iPhone, we'll walk you through that. You can edit the photos right on or edit the videos right on your phone and the whole bit. So I'll send you some class notes, probably just, I don't know if there's a whole lot of takeaways with this one. So I'll probably just provide you with a thank you and maybe a few other comments. I don't know, but you can recommend this to a friend if you want, either by Facebook or email. As always, you can view the entire schedule. We'll have some other suggestions for you. The feedback form, I'm glad people seem to be enjoying this. I would love to know what you thought about it, what worked, what didn't, and what you think might make this even better. So this is the first time, so we definitely welcome any kind of suggestions you have on how to do this going forward. So, and also, as always, you can offer a suggestion for another class. And when you book, of course, you can always share that on Facebook with just directly to a friend via Facebook or WhatsApp or by email. So anybody you want to join you, sort of like May did with Mary Ellen today. And again, if you want a recording of this session, you can email help@getsetup.io. And as always, if you're interested in hosting an interest group of any kind, or you want to suggest a new class via email, or you want to let us know about an organization you belong to or the community you live in, whether there might be partnership possibilities with us. We have many partnerships all over the country, all over the world, actually. So don't hesitate to let us know. Your catch-all email is help@getsetup.io to drop us a line on any of that. Okay. Well, thank you all again. This was great fun, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And I hope you have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day and the whole bit. So
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Bye. Happy Mother's Day.
everyone.
Bye.
take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Be well.
Bye.